The Knicks continue to play great basketball. They've got a record of 32-17. They've got the third best record in the Eastern Conference, and they've won 5 out of their last 6 games. They're going to continue to look to improve with the trade deadline just a few days away, but they can also get much better with the return of Mitch Robinson. Now, Mitch has been out since last year's playoffs due to an ankle injury that he suffered that he had to get surgery on, but he's set to make his return soon. Coach Tibbs gave the media an update on Mitchell Robinson's progress not too long ago, and he said that his rehab is going really smoothly. Right now, he's trying to get cleared for contact. And it was reported not too long ago as well that he could return sometime in early to mid-February, so it looks like his return should be sometime within the next few weeks. Now, if Mitchell Robinson comes back, I think that he could have a big impact on this team. Now, he could end up getting traded at Thursday's trade deadline, which could make this video irrelevant, but there's also a chance that he doesn't get traded. Since he hasn't played all season, I'm sure his trade value isn't all that high, so I wouldn't expect that the Knicks would get an amazing return if they trade him. If the Knicks do choose to hold on to Mitchell Robinson, I think that he could have a big impact. But how much can Mitchell Robinson actually help the Knicks once he comes back? Let's talk about it. But first, we gotta discuss BetUS. Guys, with BetUS, you can bet on the games and you can also make predictions, and if correct, you can cash out. Tonight, the Knicks play another tough West opponent in the Houston Rockets, and after getting embarrassed by the Lakers on Saturday night, I'm sure the Knicks want to bounce back, but the Rockets are tough, so I'm going to bet on them winning in a close game, winning by just 46 points. And with BetUS's casino playground, you can feel like you're at the casino with their slots and their live dealer tables. If you sign up now, you can get a 200% sign-up bonus of up to $5,000 and a 250% sign-up bonus of up to $5,000 as well. Okay, so back to Mitchell Robinson. First, let's do a brief recap of how he played last season. He was the Knicks' starting center at the beginning of the year. He was averaging 6 points, 10 rebounds, and over a block per game, and he was really killing it on the offensive glass. He was leading the entire NBA in the beginning of the year in offensive rebounds by a pretty wide margin, but he got hurt in the middle of the season, and we know this paved the way for Isaiah Hartenstein becoming the starting center and having his own breakout season. But Mitch did return later in the regular season, and he came back in the playoffs, and he was a big part of the Knicks beating the Sixers in the first round. Joel Embiid was having his way against Isaiah Hartenstein, but when the Knicks put Mitch on Embiid, he locked him up. So that was a big part of the Knicks beating Philly. But unfortunately, Embiid made a dirty play, which cost Mitch the rest of the season. He hurt his ankle, he had to get surgery on it, and he's been out ever since. But with Mitch expected to come back soon, how much can he help the Knicks, and how much is he even going to play? Will the Knicks make Mitchell Robinson the starting center again and move Karl-Anthony Towns back to the 4, or will Mitch come off the bench? I think it's much more likely that the Knicks make Mitchell Robinson the backup center. It just doesn't make much sense for the Knicks to ruin what's working. The Knicks have been one of the best offenses in the league this season. They rank number 2 in offensive rating, and a big part of that is from having Karl-Anthony Towns play as a stretch 5. Cat's been shooting the 3 ball incredibly well, and that's been opening up so many opportunities for the Knicks. The paint is wide open. It's so much easier for guys to drive to the basket. They can run plays where they can have guys cutting, and it's so much easier for the Knicks to score. So I don't think the Knicks are going to go away from Cat being a stretch 5. I do think that the Knicks will play some lineups with Cat next to Mitchell Robinson, but I think what's much more likely is that the Knicks make Mitchell Robinson a backup center behind Karl-Anthony Towns. He may play some spot minutes next to Karl-Anthony Towns as a 4 and 5 together, but I think he's probably just going to play somewhere around 15 to 20 minutes a game. And I think he can help the Knicks. As good as the Knicks have been offensively, they've struggled defensively this season. Now, their defense has gotten better as the year has gone on. At the beginning of the season, the defense was really bad, but a lot of their guys that were slacking on defense have picked it up. Karl-Anthony Towns, his defense hasn't been great lately, but it's definitely been a lot better. Mikal Bridges, he's playing much better on defense. And as of now, the Knicks rank 15th in defensive rating, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. It's just middle of the pack. So the Knicks still need to improve on that end of the court. Mitchell Robinson can have a big impact on the defensive end. When he's healthy, He's one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors. Now, his block average has gone down a little bit over the past few years, but that's because he's just doing a much better job of not fouling and just using his size and length and the rule of verticality to force guys to miss. When he's out there, he's an amazing rim protector. So he would definitely help to improve the Knicks' interior defense, which hasn't been great this season. He would also help to improve the Knicks on defensive boards. Even when the Knicks do get a stop, too often they give up an offensive rebound, which gives the other team a second chance opportunity. So with Mitch in there, the Knicks could also do much better on a defensive glass. And on the offensive glass, this is where he can have one of his biggest impacts, because Mitch is one of the best, if not the best, offensive rebounder in the league. With Mitchell Robinson out there, the Knicks are going to get way more offensive rebounds. This is going to turn into putbacks, kickouts to open shooters, and allow the Knicks to reset their offense to get another great shot. This should only add to a Knicks offense that's already been historically great. Now, we know Mitch isn't providing much on the offensive end outside of open dunks and layups, but they don't need him to be a great scorer. What they need is more defense and rebounding, and Mitch can provide that at an elite level. And along with that, he also makes the Knicks a lot more versatile in that they can play big and they can also play small. Now, the Knicks are probably going to primarily stick to their small lineups with Cat at the 5, but the Knicks are going to have some matchups where they're going to want to play Mitch and Cat together. When the Knicks get into the playoffs, let's say they're going up against a team that plays big like Cleveland with 2 7-footers, the Knicks may want to match up with them by playing their own big lineup themselves. So having Mitchell Robinson out there gives the Knicks the ability to adjust, which is really important for winning playoff series. The key with Mitchell Robinson is really going to be his health. If Mitchell Robinson can get healthy and stay healthy throughout a Knicks potential championship run, then that's going to be huge in the Knicks' pursuit of a title. But if he gets hurt again, then that's just going to be unfortunate. But that's going to be it for me, and now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Mitchell Robinson? Do you think that he can help the Knicks win the championship this season? Do you think he can stay healthy? Let me see your thoughts down below in the comment section. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to catch you guys next video.